started barking and the baby started crying. The guns started sparking and the kids started dying. When the Vikings started stealing and the slaves started screaming. When they lost sight of God and teamed up with demons. There is no dreaming, everybody out here is scheming. Mickey D's don't pay the rent, so they started triple beaming. Chicago started G'ing, Chicago started lording. Planned Parenthood promoted black on black abortions.
So my music, I'm inspired by life. I'm inspired by current events. I'm inspired by people, what people go through, things in my immediate vicinity, the suffering of people, the happiness, the joy that people experience on a daily basis. So I encompass all of that in my musical material.
Gets deeper, everyone's trying to win at the lottery. Kids are being assaulted and there's more acts of sodomy. Lobotomies are no longer used as a torture. Now they just strap you to a chair and waterboard you. The Catholic Church and its priests give out blessings. They can't seem to contain their own sexual aggression.
Yeah, so I met Urema a couple years ago, and he came in the studio, he hopped on the mic, and he killed his verse. And I was like, are you serious? Like, this quiet guy is the guy that sounds like that?
Close the Bible, they pedophiles molesting. Sacrificial lambs are the kids who give confessions. Trying to get some insight, so we like to grow up. You know what? Wickedness in people will make you throw up. Heroin and crack were both an epidemic. Racism against blacks worldwide has no limits.
And so when I heard the beat, I immediately was like, my first thought was, I'm going in on this. But then I was like, I'm going to name this. And it's funny because I named it Zero and Steady Dropping. That was a name of a song that I had written like back in 1996. And so at the time I was incarcerated. So but I always wanted to use that name because I always liked that name, but I couldn't remember the rhyme that I spit back then. So when I heard the track, I was like, this is going to be Zero and Steady Dropping.
28, 27, I'm steady dropping. 16, 15, I'm steady dropping. 8, 7, 6, I'm steady dropping. I'm Zero and steady dropping. Zero and steady dropping. People buying guns is strictly to kill their neighbors. Got the nerve to say that they waiting on a savior. No thanks, Al Sharpton, I don't need no favors. You, Don Lemon, and Jesse Jackson are all haters.
Zero was a track that I was messing around with. I was trying to write something with more intensity, and I knew Urema was going to like it. So I sent it to him through SoundCloud, and he immediately jumped on it, and it was awesome to see him get as fired up about it as I was, and Zero just happened.
Put you in the same category as David Duke. You the black KKK, I'm just spreading out the truth. Africa had gold, Europe used trickery. They stole it, I exposed it. Now they say they sick of me. Hickory.
Both Urema and I are pretty much like perfectionists. And so we've been working on this album for quite a while and making fine-tuned fixes.
Esco's a perfectionist. And when I say perfectionist, like we might go through a verse 5 or 6 times before he's like satisfied with the way it sounds. And I'm like, I get somewhat irritated with that, but I know he's not going to co-sign or put his name on anything that isn't right and exact. And so I go with it because it makes me better and it makes me step up. And for real, it's good practice. The album is going to be perfection. We've yet to come up with a name for it, but it's almost complete. And just looking for that, I'm looking to spread my work worldwide. And there's something for everybody on the album. Like it has race issues. It has issues dealing with governments and how they extort the people. It has relationship issues. It has fun issues where I'm just spitting, where I just go in on a track and you might hear it and be like, wow, after all that conscious stuff, he spit this? Yeah, because it's art. It's got issues with like, I got a track on there where it's like I'm dealing with running from the law, you know, car racing. So it's got a broad range of different issues, and just, you know, that artistic energy being expressed through lyrical content, man, and you know, that's what it's about for me.
In the projects, call them new age pyramids. Got geniuses, scholars, even lower level lyricists. Drug addicts flourishing, treatment ain't curing them. Hard times is the plague here, people enduring them. When Constantine brought destruction to the people, that's when we flip from positive to negative zero. I'm steady dropping. 16, 15, I'm steady dropping. 8, 7, 6, I'm steady dropping. 0 and steady dropping. I'm 0 and steady dropping. 28, 27, I'm steady dropping. 16, 15, I'm steady dropping. 8, 7, 6, I'm steady dropping. 0 and steady dropping. Any colder, I'm frozen, I'm dropping.